Hi everyone, my name is Amélie and welcome to the tutorial video. So today we're gonna learn the difference between the Crowpose KAGASANA and the Cranepose BAKASANA, and stay till the end so we can practice together the side scroll. So if you're ready, grab a mat, maybe a block, and let's begin. Alright, so starting off with the Crowpose KAGASANA, we actually gonna bend the two legs and come here into the top of the toes. Make sure that you have the thigh and the calf always in contact together. So here, the junction between the thigh and the calf is actually the support that we will keep. So make sure to bring this leg into the triceps here, to the back of the arm. So make sure here to bring it to the side and then to the other side. Don't forget to warm up the wrists so you can roll them side to side. And the Crowpose, you're actually gonna bring the two hands and lean forward. So make sure not to come down, but rather leaning forward. So from the side, this is the moment then that you can use a block. So make sure to simply stand on the block, sitting like we did. So you actually lift up the feet, open the two legs by the side. Make sure to keep once again the contact between the thigh and the calf. Never straighten the legs. Then bringing the two hands nice on the mat. As you exhale, make sure to tuck the belly button in to go as low as you can. So here you have a slight bend into the elbows. Spreading the two hands right underneath the shoulder level. Make sure once again to bring the leg into the triceps on both sides and not looking down but rather looking forward. Imagine like you're sliding forward. Rolling the wrist one more time. And very slowly, so watching me first, just shifting the weight from the toes actually to the ends, and then coming back, just trying out a few times, and then coming back. And then mindfully, when you feel that you have more weight coming into the hands, slowly leaning forward, and then eventually lifting one foot up, and then coming back. Nice, let's go one more time. Leaning forward, and lifting one foot up, and then back. Nice. And let's go with both feet. Leaning forward. So here I'm coming really to the top of my toes, as you can see. And then slowly lifting one foot and the other one and touching the big toes together. This is the Crowpose. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Using the power. Spreading the toes. Spreading the fingertips. And exhale to release. And shake the two wrists. Nice. This was the Crowpose. Another support that you can use for the crow are actually the two blocks underneath the shoulders. So whenever you lean forward, so you measure a little bit, you're gonna bring actually up the shoulder on the block. Okay, so here you have some weight on the blocks, and then very slowly you're pressing into the fingertips to kind of lift forward. So if you're too scared to fall forward, here you have the blocks to catch your back. Leaning forward, looking forward as much as you can, maybe releasing, and just playing into the fingertips strength. So the fingertips are here to actually press you on the back. Alright, and now let's learn the difference with the Cranepose. So coming again on the block, up, just the 2 feet here. This time you're actually gonna bring the knee inside the armpits. So the movement is the same. It's leaning forward, it's an arm balancing pose. So here to the side, you can slightly lift up the hips, then press the two hands on the mat. So you can bring here up the knees, nice, into the armpit. So leaning forward, using your strength. So make sure not to bend the elbows, but keeping the elbows straight. Then leaning forward, and then slowly lifting one leg. And then back, the other one, and then down. You can release a little bit, maybe shaking the wrists. And let's go one more time. So take your time, and whenever you feel ready, if you think that you're gonna fall forward, you can use another block actually to lift the legs a little bit higher. Up, let's go together. So here, bending the two knees up, bringing the knees into the armpits, leaning forward, straighten the arm, then lifting one leg, and then the other one. Yes. Don't forget to breathe. You get this. Pointing the toes, straighten the arm, and exhale to release. coming back and shaking the wrist. Nice. So actually here are the two pictures of the crow and then the crane. And eventually let's play into the side crow using a block, bringing the 2 feet here on the block, bending the knees, just finding the balance for a moment. Inhale, rising both arms up to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twisting to one side, bringing the 2 hands on the mat and bringing again the contact thigh, calf on top of the triceps. Good. You can use here the elbow, like the triceps, also on the hip on the back. And same again, you just want to lean forward a little bit and then coming back, leaning forward. So first you're touching into the front elbow and then afterwards to the side. And the more you lean forward, the easier you're going to lift one foot after the other one. I show you the side version. So bringing the block, maybe another one if you want to go slightly higher. Shaking the wrist. All right, finding the balance. It's very narrow, so be careful. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, twist. Nice, bringing the 2 hands on the mat. And as you exhale, tucking the belly button in so you can actually lean forward as much as you can. Good. Bringing the leg into the triceps. Good. And then up, maybe the hip to the side. And then very slowly up, you can bring on the side. So you have kind of a nice support with both the knees and here the hip. Lifting one leg, then the other one. Make sure not to look down, but always looking either forward or to the side. Good, lengthen here. And playing with the strength of the fingertips, the leg, breathing here. And slowly coming back, you can up, come back on the knees. If not, the blocks are too high, you can either remove one, maybe both. Let's try together. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to twist. 2 hands on the mat. Okay, adjusting the legs on the tricep. Good. The back knee on the hip. Leaning forward very slowly. And first, the top leg is going to lift and then slowly the other one. Good. And then whenever you have the balance, you can even straighten the bottom leg forward and the back leg backward into a flying side crow. Good. And exhale to release. And shake the wrist, shake it out. Good. Just completely let go. Crowpose, Cranepose, side crow. So let me know in the comments how it goes. I hope this video was useful. Thank you so much for practicing with me and see you very soon.